Starks leans in. Pass too hard for Cummings. And a backcourt violation, went out of bounds anyway, so Hawks will take over. Starks off to a good start. 4 of 6 from the field. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 9 total points. Here's Barry to Leitner. Barry, one of 3 brothers in the league. Leitner drives underneath, blocked from behind by Cummings. Outlet nearly stolen by Barry. Childs tries to push it up. Feed down low to Cummings. Cummings reverse side. Childs looked like he may have hurt the ankle on that last play. Wincing a little bit.
If he heard it, he doesn't want to admit it or know it himself. So desirous of playing and getting back into stride.
Knicks call for another illegal defense. Their second, so a technical foul.
All this illegal defensive calls, they are based on help defense. There's a look at Knicks moving inside, and Terry Cummings just takes the room given to him.
You see the wince. Anyone who's ever played basketball and had a sprained ankle, it's something that is going to stay with you for a long time. Another foul called on Childs. Looks a little frustrated on the close whistles, but the officials right from the start have been calling it very tightly. And that one free throw by the Knicks, once again, was a technical free throw.
Childs admitted himself the other day, 2 days ago, that it's very difficult for him to play defense. He kind of came back ahead of schedule. I mean, it appeared based on what we heard that he wasn't quite ready, but bang, all of a sudden he came in and played the other day. And the defensive area against quick guys is going to really be difficult for him, and that's Leitner rolling into success.
Chris Crawford actually with the 2 points. As Houston has fouled on the pass-off. Knicks leading by 3. Crawford picks up the first foul. Crawford actually does look like Leitner.
I picked it up off the monitor there, and there was such a resemblance. I didn't realize he was that tall.
Crawford, the rookie out of Marquette, he's 6'9", 235. Cummings gets Leitner up in the air. Tough fall-away shot from Cummings won't go. The tumble falls down the rebound. Knicks with a 3-point lead. A fan right behind us asking Bennett Salvatore, can we get one foul call tonight? Ball deflected off Crawford. Good defense from Allen Houston. In terms of total fouls, Knicks have 12, Hawks 3.
How about foul shooting? The Hawks 14 of 16 from the line. The Knicks 1 of 1.
Childs sets. That's a 2. Cooper's on the line. Although I don't buy that argument. If the coach is upset, says, all right, hey, they shot 20 more foul shots than that. There's usually a reason, as in it's one team being much more aggressive. It can happen, and it has nothing to do with the game being called one way or another. Leitner, the runner, blocking foul on Herb Williams. Second foul on Herb Williams. And Leitner will go to the line, and there's free throw attempts per game. Dallas has the lowest, only 21 free throw attempts per game on an average. And the Knicks, second lowest in the league at 23.
Phoenix, one of the better teams in the league, also up there and being down, so to speak. But it's not a happy statistic for any coach, because getting to the foul line a lot puts the other team in trouble, and it gives you, let's face it, it gives you your players opportunities to score without a hand in their face. Standing at that foul line, it's a free throw, Mike.
The Knicks will call timeout if Leitner hits both. There you see the fouls called again. The Hawks perhaps a little more aggressive. 43-40. Knicks lead by 3. Almost 5 minutes gone by in the second. Knicks leading the Hawks 43-40.
And now here's a look at the New York Marriott Marquis Sky Cam. Knicks good ball movement. This is why coaches like guards who penetrate. They draw the defenders, and that leaves somebody open. Nice if it's your best outside shooter, too. That's Allen Houston. The New York Marriott Marquis, Broadway's biggest hit.
Knicks inbound, leading by 3. Houston with Crawford on him. And Crawford at 6'9". Houston strip foot foul. And the second foul, team foul that is. And they're not only, you see, the Knicks second lowest at only 23 per game. To give you an idea, the most free throws attempt, 33.9 the Lakers. So that's obviously 10 more free throw attempts per game, the Lakers over the Knicks. So that makes a huge difference, especially because you look at the Knicks and their free throw shooting, John. They're close to 77% for a team. That's an excellent number for a team.
And particularly Allen Houston, who's such an important scorer for the Knicks. He leads the team in free throw attempts, and he's their best shooter at 86%. He averages, however, 4 a game. Not bad, but considering his offensive importance, it would be a goal for him to get that up to, say, 6 a game. It would be unrealistic, and I'm sure that's what he's striving for, to get to the line a little bit more.
Barry trying to get it to Mutombo. Herb Williams fronting him and doing an excellent job. Shot clock at 5. Leitner rifles it to Crawford, flips it up there quickly, and Herb Williams the rebound. Bad outlet. Barry nearly deflects it, and it's going to be last touch by, they say, the Hawks. And the Knicks will get the ball. Lenny Wilkins not happy with the call. It appeared Herb Williams knocked it out. Knicks leading by 5. Of course, Lenny Wilkins, the all-time winningest coach in NBA history.
The thing about Lenny, when he makes a fuss, only a couple of people know about it. Unlike a lot of coaches, when the whole arena knows about it.
Barry blocks Houston, but is called for the foul. And Allen Houston will shoot 2, much to the dismay of Drew Barry. Barry, as we mentioned, his other 2 brothers also playing in the NBA at this point. Of course, Brent Barry just traded from the LA Clippers to Miami. And the other one playing for the LA Lakers right now. So that's only the 2nd time in NBA history that a trio of brothers have played.
Yes, John Barry doesn't get much time with the Shaquille O'Neal-led Lakers, but I'm sure he's delighted to be part of that franchise. Lakers are playing good ball these days. They've won 6 in a row.
Very difficult to remember such a tough name like John. So what, Barry? I couldn't remember his first name. Of course, the other brothers that did it was the Jones brothers, Charles, Caldwell, and Major, all played at the same time. They had another brother, Will, but he didn't play at the same time as the other 3. Herb Williams gets the weak side rebound. Knicks leading by 7. This is their largest lead of the game. Just past the midway point of the 2nd. Larry Johnson, one-on-one with Leitner. Leitner not getting any help. Johnson goes the other way. This is the shot that draws the foul. Johnson will shoot 2 as Christian Leitner picks up his first.
I can't help but share a story with you, Mike, of years ago. You brought up John Barry and how difficult it is to remember. I was walking along the street with my mother several years ago, and I was quite young, as you'll gather when I tell you the story, and I told her, I really like my name, John. And she asked why. I said, because it's so uncommon. I swear to you, I said that.
You're a foolish young lad.
She laughed at me.
Do you think she was worried about her son then?
I don't know, but she got a laugh.
Went back and said, what's wrong with this kid? Johnson's second one is waved off. And he's going to shoot it again. That's a double violation. Yep, double lane violation. That's the call. Johnson hits it anyway. Larry Johnson, 8 points. Knicks leading by 9. The 6-0 run has given them their largest lead. There, the rebounding numbers surprising. Again, a lot has to do with the fact that the Knicks are shooting so well, 59% from the field. Not as many opportunities. Another steal. Herb Williams, the defense on Mutombo. Starks, pass deflected out of bounds. It's still going to be Nick Ball. Mutombo started off very well. Knicks now starting to get a little bit of a feel on how to play him in the post.
Well, the Hawks, however, do not go to him continually. They kind of tune in and tune out of Mutombo as an offensive player.
There you see the offensive rebound. Starks. Childs right there to pick up the errant pass. Allen Houston makes his drive. The runner in the lane. Knicks now with an 11-point lead. 8-0 run as they continue to add to their largest lead. And Lenny Wilkins wants to talk it over. 8 straight points by the Knicks.